everybody, welcome to Luise's Art Room. Today we're going to be working some more on our Dephemerember journal. So we are working on prompt number 27. Today's prompt is spaghetti box window. You all come in and say hi, let me know you're here. I'm going to get you guys pulled up so that I can see the chat. Doing this live right now. It may be a replay later if you're watching. So just keep that in mind. Let's see if I can find it. Not yet. Okay, there's that one. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful holiday. Trying to get my other device up here. It's being slow as usual. Hey, Dawn. Oh, come on. All right. I think I got it. All right. So, this is our junk journal. Dephemerember, for those who are new, is a collaboration done on, it's on YouTube mostly. It's on everything, but it's on YouTube mainly. And it's a collaboration between two people, Luise Heinzl and Barbara with 49 Dragonflies. And they get together for the last 3 years, I believe, and do this. And it's basically, Dephemerember is a play on words between December and ephemera. And it's about inspiring others to make ephemera for their junk journals, and that's what it's about. So we've been doing this for a little while throughout the month, and we're down to the bar. This is about it. This is the last real prompt that I will do, other than supposedly Effie, which is their little mascot. And this guy here, he supposedly has a surprise prompt for us on the last day, the 31st. So I'm going to try to do that when it's on New Year's Eve, so it'll be a little tricky for me because I do it live at 9, so we're going to kind of play that by ear. Everything's a little crazy right now in my household. Some of you know what's going on, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But it's just, I don't know. I'm going to try. If I'm going to do it, I will post it. We don't really do a lot for New Year's Eve, so I think it should be okay, but because I'm live, it's a little different, I think, than the ones who do it on YouTube, because they usually video it and then just post it, when the time is. But let's see. I think I got a couple people on here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera up top so that we can get started on tonight's project. A bit straighter. That's not too bad. Okay. That's my lighting. Let's see. I pull this one over. All right. I think that's good. I feel like I'm a little bit high up in the air, but I think it's okay. If it gets terrible, we can zoom in a little. But let's see. So let's just go through what we've done so far real quick. And I have videos on everything I've done in this book, in this journal, so you guys can look back and look at the replays if you missed any. So this is the prompt list. So this is the prompt list. And we have done anything that you see that's marked, and the blank ones were fill in your own. Recycle Fairy, this was, what was this? The 22nd. That was the last one I did. Specimen card, metallic paper, frame, and texture. Okay, so that's what I did there. It was a huge pull. It was kind of a crazy one because I was basically trying to get rid of a lot of things. So we're just going to call that specimen card. All right. And then tonight is spaghetti box window. And then, like I said, I think the 29th, I could do something, but I don't think I'm going to. So I'm probably just going to do the 31st, which is a question mark. It's something to do with a door. That is all I know so far. They haven't told us yet. Okay, so Louisa and Barbara will tell us before that happens. All right, and supposedly Effie's the one doing it, and he's going to write them a letter, and they're going to read the letter, and then we'll know what's going on. Okay? So it's all very cute and, you know, imaginary and magical and all that. So, all right. So let's look at what we've done. So we've got our little journal, and it's got the pocket for the prompt list. My first one, here, I'll zoom in just a little for this, and I'll try to remember to zoom back out. That's the problem. When I zoom in, I always forget to zoom back out. All right. Let me make sure I'm in camera. Maybe there. Okay. So, this prompt was tea bags and stamps. This was my prompt because it was a free prompt. So, this is a tea bag. It's a long one that's been unwrapped. And then some stamps. Pretty simple. This one was Halloween meets Christmas. So, we've got Oogie Boogie, and this is a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. This was the door that I was going to use for that last prompt, so I'm going to have to pick another door. I didn't realize I used it already. So, but Halloween, Christmas, so it's got a little bit of both on both of these pages. And this is Bones Coffee. Some of you are familiar with that. Effie's having himself a little spiced latte for it's a Halloween drink. And, well, I guess a fall drink. And then we just have a little card in there. Okay, with the pocket. So that was my Halloween meets Christmas. And then we have Magical Creatures. And this one we did, Effie had a tea party with his fairy friends. So he's got some fairies in the tea party. And then this is in his house. He's preparing for the tea party. So little windows open up. So that was that one. And this was a free prompt, and it was... What was this one? Zipper, keys, and secret pocket, because I've been pulling 3. So we have the zipper. There's the key. And it opens up, reveals an angel. And then we made a little belly band on the other side. I just put this little... This is a Stamperia card. I just thought it fit well. And then here's our secret pocket. And it has another Stamperia card. Okay. So that was that prompt. This one was plaid and polka dots. And lots of polka dots and some plaid here and there. And we made a shaker card to put in there. So a little shaker card. That was plaid and polka dots. And this one was Recycled Fairy. And she is made out of all little parts of packaging and stuff from pieces that I recycled, basically from what would have been trash. And this was our Reduce, Reuse, Recycle, basically, project. This was a magazine, this whole background, or actually it was a calendar was the background, and then the tree was part of it, but we cut it out and put a little pocket with it for the tag. Okay, and then this last one was the specimen card metallic paper frame and texture. And our texture is just all the different materials that we used here. There's some thread, stuff like that, and then we made a bunch of specimen cards and added those. And this one was 2 parts because it ended up being super long. So it is in 2 parts if you go back and watch the replay. And then we are on the next one. Okay, so we are here. And like I said, tonight's prompt is spaghetti box window. Wow. Yeah, I think I have a plan, kind of. So we're going to go with it. I didn't have a spaghetti box. I got close to a spaghetti box. So what I found in my kitchen was a gluten-free rotini box, so that's as close as I could get to a spaghetti box, but it's going to have to do. It has a window. And so I cut that packaging out, and we're going to make something with this. like I said, I have a vague idea, and I think we were just going to put it on this side. Not sure what I'll do on that side at this moment, but I think that'll work. This is a double thickness, so it's fairly sturdy. All right, so I'm going to set that up there for now. I'm going to cut this out a little bit better. Hey, Lori. Hey, Dorothy. Glad to see you guys. All right, so let's get my blade. I just want to cut this out. I think I'm just going to make a pocket with this box. And we're going to cover it and stuff. How wide do I want to go? Let me see. All right, just a little bit narrower than what it is. Not too much. We'll try right there. Actually need to cut that much off, but that's okay. The item I think I'm going to put inside isn't super large, so. All right. And keep that to make tags with if I want. Or to offload paint. I do both with those. That'll work fine. Let me think about this. It's a little uneven, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Could have left a lot more than I did, I guess. I'm not going to go super high. We'll go about to there, I think. Let's see if I can get this on the grid so I can get somewhat straight. And then we'll go about, let's say, right at an inch above that. That should be about right. That's a good pocket size, I think. Hey, Nancy. All right, so we're going to cover this up with some papers. So let's figure out what we're going to do exactly. So I have, let's see. I don't know. I went a little smaller than I think I wanted to, but that's okay. I have this cardstock. This is actually a fall cardstock, but it has some basic colors in it I think I'm going to use. And this, I have some. So this was from Woodland White, My Porch Prints digital. I just printed it on, I believe it's tea paper. But I liked that little design, so I think I'm going to use that. And then I was looking at this. This is a Magic Notes I got a while back from, I believe, Temu. But I liked this one because I was trying to find something that would fit in this window. I didn't have a lot, but this fits in that window. It's a unicorn with a dog. It looks like the dog's riding it, but I think it's not really riding it. It's behind it, but it looks like it's riding it. So I think I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to use, I think, this one. This is called Handwritten Letter. It's also from Temu. But it's got a lot of just basic background paper type stuff. And we're going to use that to cover our window. And probably some on this, maybe. I don't know. I'm still debating. So we'll keep this one out. And then I think I'll use this one for the base of my tag. Believe that that's kind of purpley looking. Yeah. I think that this will be a nice background color for that. All right, set this aside. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to use this. I feel like I was thinking of something. I think I'm going to make this into a tag maybe. This is going to be the background So this will be, I think, underneath. Yeah, and then something will cover it, but I got to figure out what it can cover it. And then that's what you would see when it was revealed. So I'm going to collage, I think, on here with some of these papers. I'm just debating if I want to keep all of that together or if I'll just collage it. I think I'll keep it solid because if I don't, then it can get, you know how tags get stuck if there's a piece of paper that you've added? I don't want it to get stuck, so I don't know if I'll use this. I'm debating still. I'm not sure if it's perfect because it's not quite as tall as I would like. And it's not quite as wide as I would like, so maybe not. I don't know why. I don't know what I had in mind with that. Who knows? Sometimes I think of things and they don't make any sense. So we're going to figure this out. I mean, this could be the tag itself that you put in. I could make it seat to about there. So I'm debating if I want this to be what shows. Oh, I got to zoom back out, guys. Sorry. I'll forget, and then you guys won't see half what I'm doing. God, I caught that. My camera has froze. Look at it. It's froze again. Always freezes. I don't even know. I have no idea, guys. I try. I just cannot get it not to freeze. All right, so I'll make a tag with this of some sort. So let's figure out a tag. What kind of image do I want? So I think I want this to just be there because I can make it fit exactly in that window, and that's kind of cool. So I think I'm going to have that in the background. I thought about doing it with the tag, but I think it'll be better in the background. And then I have to decide, do I want these papers for the collage around it? Or do I want maybe some from that other? The other one's a magical. It's more of a Halloween thing. But it does have some that, like this one, that could kind of go, basically it's more generic. But I think I can pick some of these. Just basic papers to collage around here. One of these would be great for the background on a tag too. Maybe that one. I do kind of like that. I wonder what it says. Can I read it? Nope. It's nonsensical. So sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they actually say things. There was some I was reading in one of these. It was really depressing. I was like, oh. It's like talking about people like being ill and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. We don't want that in our journal. It's like, let's keep it more positive. So maybe I'll use that as a background. I think the color's good on that one. Yeah, I kind of like that one. All right. So maybe that as a background with that. It looks good with that color too. It's probably, I don't know if it's black or not. It's hard to tell. It almost looks like this dark purple. It's probably some sort of a brown, if I had to guess. Let's see. So I'm debating if I want to use this to collage or not. I might use the other one. It's got some cool papers though, for sure. All right, let me look at the other one again. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to put on the front of that. Something. And it's got to be something that can peek through that window shade and, you know, look cool. So let's see what else is in here. So did y'all have a good holiday? What'd you get? Did you guys get any cool crafting stuff? I did. I got cool crafting stuff. I was super happy. Not that I didn't know. We're horrible at keeping secrets around this house. We always know what we're getting. But I got, so here's one thing I got. A heat gun, or a heat tool, I should say, because you know how this is. This isn't the one I was going to get. I was going to get the Tim Holtz one, but at the time that didn't happen, and I decided to, this was, I could use my Michael's coupon on it. So I got 50% off, so that was one of my Christmas gifts. And that has embossing glazes. So 3 embossing glazes. So right now this is what I have. Antique linen, vintage photo, and walnut stain, which is fun. And then I got the big ticket item, guys. Oh my gosh, it's so big. It's so big. It's much bigger than I thought. I got the Big Shot. So this is a die cutter / embosser. It's huge. It works nice though. I played with it. Sit over there. It's heavy. I think I don't know how much it weighs, but it feels like it weighs about 20 pounds. I'm sure it doesn't weigh that much. You got a new fridge? Well, that's cool. That's kind of cool. Fridges are important. Okay, let's see. So that's what I got. So that was nice for sure. Yeah, and Don said, "Did you get your heat tool?" Yes. I was happy. I've been wanting to emboss, and I haven't been able to for a long time, and so I was going to get that heat tool one way or another. All right, let's see if we can find something in here that's not too Halloweenish. Like I said, this was in there, but it's definitely not like that. That's not Halloweenish at all. It's like, why is that in there? It doesn't even look like magic. I mean, it's called Magic Notes, so I guess it's music too, but it's like, okay. So there's a lot of that color. I like this color better. This will go better with the purple. So maybe that. I think there's like 2 of each. Yeah, there's 2 of each in this pack. They don't tear out worth a darn. I keep ripping them when I tear them out. Since I'm going to collage with them, it's not a big deal, but you got to be really careful tearing them out. So I think I can collage that one. Could do the owl, but I'll probably save the owl for a different project. That's not bad. There's that little bit of peachy color on the other side. It's more peach than, well, it's more coral almost than pink, though. A lot of these are very beachy. I feel like I have that one torn out somewhere. It's probably in the back. That's where it is. I don't know. I might keep that one solid. I may go with this and then some bits and pieces of the writing. I don't want to tear up anything that I think I might use later, really. Or at least not both. I don't mind doing one. I do like these colors, though. I'm leaning toward, that's not terrible. It's about the same as that one. I want to kind of pull in a little more of that tone. Could even do that. Like I said, there's a lot in here that's not really strictly Halloween. That's so pretty. I'm not going to destroy that one because I'll use it when I do. Maybe I'll do a Paris or tea journal at some point. That would be fun, right? I already did one kind of Paris journal, but it wasn't really Paris, but it did turn out that way. What's that? It's got birds, butterflies. It does have some of that nice purple in it, though. Let me take one of those. All right, we're going to collage with that. We're just going to decorate this back page a little bit. I think. And then we got to decorate this with something. So maybe I'll decorate this with these two. I think it's going to be best if I just kind of collage it on there. So we'll use these two, I think, on this. I could almost get away with just one, probably. totally could. But I think I'm going to mix it up a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Let me think about that. And then collage. Now that's not going to leave me enough. Okay, I need more. Let's just grab some more papers out of here. What do we got? Browns. I'm just going to pick colors. That color. Maybe that color. It might be enough. It's always hard to tell how much surface when you're collaging. All right, let's see how much that covers. If I need more, I'll pull more. All right, so this I'm going to put, I think, to show. Gosh, do I want it to show or do I want to make the tag with it? Maybe I should just make the tag with it. It would make it simpler not to have to find two things to put in the window. Although I still want something to show perfectly on the back. So maybe I do need one more thing. I'm leaning toward one more thing. All right, what can I use? It's got to fit that window somewhat. Let's see. What do you got, girl? Don't know. Peeking through my little containers, but they're so big and full right now. I might have to pull my ephemera out and see if there's anything in there. I don't know. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. It's getting too heavy. My ephemera folder, it's when you try to grab it, it's slippery. And because it's getting so heavy, I can't grab it. I'd have to rethink that. It was kind of handy, but it's just getting too heavy. What is that? Pens, Victorian frames, bird cages. No, don't think so. Okay, so probably not. And some of this I could just always add as just some details and stuff too, which I might come back to that. As we're looking at all these different colors. I wish I could find that color. That would be nice. Not really seeing that though. What is this? That's mostly farmhouse. I don't want to go farmhouse. Oh no. I don't know. I'm probably going to go back to that paper and see if I can't find a picture of it that will go in the right spot. What do we got here? No. No. That's a lot of very light colors. Reds. There are some of these that are very nice. Those colors good. So maybe I'll come back to, I'm going to pull a couple of these out with that color on them. Let me see if any of these match. Does that match out okay? That's not terrible. It doesn't have to match perfect. I just wanted to hopefully pull a little bit in. We'll pull a few out and we'll see if we use them. I don't have a lot with that darker purple. That's not too bad. Maybe. Butterflies. And we get words. We can always throw words in. I like those colors. Could that fit through that window? It says best wishes, but... And keep in mind, it's not going to look like the spaghetti box, so here, we'll turn it this way so we're not so... I don't like the best wishes on it. So I don't really like... I like it, but I don't like the best wishes. The butterflies are too narrow, so that's a no. These are perfume labels. I don't remember where I got these. I think they were on a piece of paper that I had, and I cut them up. Anything that looks fun. Not ideal. Plus, I kind of want to save them. I want to save them for my Paris when I do that. Alright, I'm not seeing anything in there. Alright, let's see. Oh, goodness. The thing weighs 2 pounds. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can find. We just need something that will go inside that window. Alright, I know there's something in here that'll work. There's gotta be. Bird catches. Some mushrooms. It's not terrible. Maybe do the mushrooms as part of the collage. I don't know. We're going to pull it out. I'm just going to pull out things that I think might work. And then we'll fine tune it. Alright, so what else we got in here? No, no, no. 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 Don't want to do that one. It's got a witch on it, so we don't want to do that. Very Halloweenish. That bird cage. I mean, that's not a horrible background to have under it, and then have the unicorn be the tag part. Right, maybe. I didn't pull one of those already, right? I don't think I did. It has a little bit of that purple in it too. Okay. Let's keep looking just in case. Just in case there's something better. No, doesn't quite fit. The unicorn just happened to be perfect. Cedar waxwing. It's not terrible. Did I have that? Oh, did I? I feel like I did. I just want to see before I tear another one out. I did. Okay, so I already have that one. I don't know. The cedar waxwing isn't horrible through there. It's not as good as the unicorn. Very Paris feeling. Some of these papers, either I've pulled them out or they're falling out. I don't know which. Alright, I might do the cedar waxwing. Alright, I think that is the only one that I see that makes somewhat some sense. Alright, let's try that one. Read that back in there. Alright. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I think I will use this for the tag then. And then for the background, we're going to use this, I think, either the cedar waxwing or the crow. So I just have to make sure when I collage it, that I collage it exactly over where the window will hit. So when it's collaged in there, we could either do this crow, which isn't bad. Now keep in mind, this is going to have all these other colors on it, so I don't know how much, I don't want it to blend too much, and that's something I have to watch. We don't want it to overblend. That might be a problem. And then I had that cedar waxwing. This one. Which is also very pretty. Like I said, I'm just going to collage it to where it's hopefully in the right spot. That's the plan. So there's that. The crow. Oh, the mushrooms. Mushrooms was another option. Those are on the same page. So mushrooms, crow, cedar waxwing. I think that's it. The birdcage doesn't really fit, so I could just do flowers, but nah, we're going to make it more interesting than that. All right, so what do you guys like? Y'all tell me. Crow, mushrooms, or cedar waxwing for the background picture that shows when the tag is removed. Y'all think about that. I may put these places. I don't know. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to start collaging everywhere but there, I think. We got a crow so far. Okay, we'll start collaging this one because it's not really going to affect it as much, I don't think. I think I'm leaning toward using more of the writing on this because that way it won't be so distracting. Maybe. Do I want them straight? I think I'm going to try to go straight. So we're going to just turn and do some cuts. Debating if I want to use this or my trimmer. I'm going to try my trimmer. So we're just going to do a few cuts and try to patch it. I'm going to get close. I'm not going to get exact, I know, but that's okay. I'm just going to do a few different cuts. Hopefully I can make this look somewhat collaged. And then we probably should add some others, so put that one aside so I don't get too crazy with it. We'll do this one. I'm not going to cut it completely. I'm just going to... Oh, I kind of like that color. Maybe there. Trying to get straight. And I'll cut it more as I need to. Okay, that should be enough to get me started. I got a crow. Well, so far Nancy's the only one that's voting. What day is it? I don't even know what day it is, guys. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. So Dawn may have fallen asleep on me. She's working. She's tired. All right. Let's see. We're going to see what this is going to... I think this will be fine. We just kind of collage this. I'm not going to put it down just yet. Just want to kind of play with it. Maybe some words under there. We could just do this underneath. Maybe I'll cut that one just a little bit smaller. And then let's do this one. It's got more color to it. Something like that. And then I may put a little one in there too. Somewhere. Okay, that's feasible. Alright, let's start with this piece. Art glitter, maybe. I wonder if I should sand that. It's a little slippery. Not super slippery, but I might sand it just a little bit. Let me find a sandy tool. It's messy, but sometimes when I've got packaging, particular, these, I don't know how thin these are. They're not super thin. But if it's going to show through or anything like that, a lot of times I will just real lightly sand it with, this is Tim Holtz's little sanding discs. They're very handy. You can just use regular sandpaper too, but I do like these guys. Although I'm destroying my mat with them because I should put something down and I didn't. This mat's far gone, so. Try not to make it, I don't want that to show too much. The colors are very similar, so it's not a big deal, but we don't want to see, we certainly don't want to see all this stuff through it. Just get that out just a little bit. All right. Take that, wipe it off over my trash. Where's my rags? All right, there we go. Okay, so I was going to do this one first. Should I use the glue stick? I don't know. I'm going to use our glitter. It's just easier, honestly. I'll start with the inside because I can line it up easiest, I think. I should probably put the glue on the actual paper. That would be smarter, but I already started, so I can guess. All right. So we're going to do that about there, I think. And I'll trim the outside but when I'm done. I think it'll be the easiest. All right, so for the rest of this, I'll probably put on the paper. I kind of like this on the outside. Let's see. That's about the right size for that. I think I'll do that. All right, let's see if I can do this. Not get it everywhere. If you like glue sticks, you can also use a glue stick. I was going to turn it this way. Mostly concerned with the window. I'm trying to get somewhat close on that. Anything else I can trim off. Okay, that's good. And then, do I have another big piece? Maybe one of these. I'm just going to let it layer because I think it'll be easiest to just let it layer. Where'd my little knifey thing go? Let's just do one more of these. So we're going to start with this and then we'll add more color. For this one, I'm going to actually put it on here. And we'll go overlap this a little bit. Okay. There. I'm trying not to get it on my window too much, so I don't have to clean it. Where's my little Q-tips? Are they there? I had one sitting here, but I don't see it. I do have this. This will work. Just gonna try and wipe that corner off. I got a little bit of glue there. That'll work. All right. And then one there. Yeah, I don't really want it upside down, so I'm just going to do about to here. It's a very basic, simple collage. I could have tore it and all that, but yeah. I'm going to put some more color on here, so I don't care if it's got a lot of writing. Did I go all the way down? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Thought I did, but I started putting on there. I was like, did I? I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, got some glue again. Doing good with the glue. All right, glue, get off of there. Is it underneath? No. No. Where is it at? Maybe it was under. I don't know. It's off now. Okay, let's add some color. So I think I'll go with this color there. Maybe. Do I want inside? Maybe. Scissors. I don't know what scissors are. Okay. Let's see. Cut that just a little bit. And we'll go. I'm just going to go there. That looks like a good spot. Hopefully this doesn't take me too long. I'm the worst with time, guys. It's another reason I don't do a lot with the essential stencil videos, because I suck at keeping it under an hour. Not my thing. Let's see, we'll go about there. Alright, and what else can we do interesting? Let's make that a little bit smaller. Think about like maybe there. Like I said, a relatively simple collage. What's that? Can't tell. I think it goes that way. Alright, that's not bad. Maybe something there. Maybe that. Maybe just a little bit narrower. Actually, I just realized I have a spot there, don't I? Let me find something else I can use there. Oh, here's a piece. Does that fit? Oh, so close. So close. Close enough. We'll just do two. I'll overlap one and do two pieces. Okay. So we'll do one about there. And then we'll do one maybe there. Yeah, maybe there. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I think I'll tear the other one instead of straight. I have no idea if this is upside down or not. Where'd my piece go? Was it this one? No. This one? I'm not sure. That doesn't feel right. It must have been this one. No. Was it this one? Goodness, guys, I don't even know. We'll just use this one. It fits. I have no clue. I lost it. I put it down and then I lost it. I don't think I need to be this long. We're going to glue it about there. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Never mind. We're going to glue the whole thing. I was on the wrong side. Got all that glue on there. I hate that. I could just, honestly, I could just wrap it around. But, yeah, you know, it's got a bunch of glue. I'm going to wrap it and then I'll just, the rest of it I think I'll just cut. But I could wrap the whole thing, honestly, if I wanted. It's not super thick paper. It's relatively thin. That's good enough collage. I do have glue all over it again. I think I keep getting it on my fingers. I keep getting it somewhere. It's picking up from somewhere. Don't know. Probably my fingers. All right, let's cut that out. Should I cut it or should I wrap it? Yeah, I'll cut it because some of it's cut already. I'll just cut it. Okay. And then I'll ink it. One had so much glue on it, I didn't really want to deal with cutting it. All right, that's not bad. That works very nicely, I think. A little pocket window. Let's move some of these pieces because I might use them again. Who knows? Set them aside over there. So now, we're going to do the unicorn for the tag. Where'd that go? So this is tag material. This is tag material. I'll probably cut this down a little bit because I don't have a lot of room. Maybe I won't have. Yeah, I'm going to cut it just a fraction so it'll fit. As I got to line it up because my window isn't centered. Of course my window is not centered because I wasn't thinking. But I want that tag to work evenly. How am I going to do that? I don't know why my window's not centered. What should I do? Should I center the window? Actually, is that the unicorn's not centered either, so I'll probably just cut that side off and center it. I just realized that the unicorn's not centered, so we'll center him kinda. So cut off most of that side, and that should be the size of our tag. Once I put glue and everything, it'll probably be about right. I'll put a little bit of border on that. So that's our tag material. I may do more with that top with letters or words or something. Don't know. So let's collage this in, and we have to figure out exactly where we're going to peek through. What was I putting there? You guys said the crow? I guess that's all I got. So the crow. Okay, crow wins. All right, so the crow is going to go wherever this glues, and then we'll collage around that. I might save that mushroom for something else. It is a cool mushroom. All right, so that's about right for the crow. Can I do that and not have it interfere with the tag? Well, I could always put the top piece over. I really kind of want to save that mushroom. Yeah, am I going to tear? Gosh, it's so risky. As long as I get my edges flat, it won't be an issue. If I don't get my edges flat, it will definitely be an issue. Tear or not to tear? Ooh. I think I'm going to tear. But not crazy tear. I think I'm just going to tear. Kinda. How's that for explanation? Kinda. I'm going to save this though, because I like that mushroom. I'll save it for something. And then I'll cut out that cedar waxwing and save part of that. So I might use him somewhere. Save all these pieces. Maybe I'll use them in a Paris journal or something. All right, so we'll do that. And then we'll tear the edge of this if I can. I'm going to try keep all of these edges torn. And then smaller collage or larger collage? I'm not sure. So for right now, this is going to be behind. I really want to make sure this is in the right place. So that's important, that I get it in the right place. So if I put that straight, that will be about right there, I think. Okay. So that's where I want that. Oops. I do want to tear it. I'm just going to put this mark just so it's somewhat tells me where to go. I won't tear this part here because you won't see it, honestly. And there's no reason to tear any of the parts that I'm not going to see. I don't even think you'll see. Do you see that top? Just a little, but it's torn. But we're going to tear that. We'll tear this side, just in case you see any of that. I'm not going to tear all the way down though, because no reason. But I will tear just a little bit there. All right, so let's glue this in place, and then we'll collage around it, I think. I might do one piece under it. Let's do one piece under it. Where's something? All right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing, guys. But I think I'm gonna tear them, but keep them somewhat, somewhat straight. I thought about going in shapes, but the problem with going in shapes when you're going to use a tag is that you got to glue that ragged piece flat enough. Oops, thought I was far enough over. You got to glue it flat enough that it doesn't interfere. I don't want to lose all of this pretty pink. There, and then we're just going to go about I'm looking at the word because I don't want it to say anything weird. Pens is okay. We could say pens. I'm like, what does it say? Is it going to make some weird word, you know? You never know. Especially when you're dealing with things like that. Alright, so there's some pieces. Let's throw something underneath the crow just to kind of give it... I want some over and some under. I don't want it just to be under. Or over, I mean. So we'll do that one that way. And then maybe... Oh, I want a different one. What else do we got? Maybe this one. Something like that. Yeah. That should be okay. I'm going to ink these. Don't let me forget. I may actually just tear that just to make it... I think it'll be easier to deal with. I'm just going to tear it all the way down. I'm not going to tear that bottom edge just because it gives me that straight edge for lining it up. Alright, so there's that. I'll double check it before I start. But I will put this one right about there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one. Oh, I didn't ink it. Hold on. Let me wipe my glue off so I can ink. Alright, grab my ink. Ink. Where are you at? Hold on. I knew I was going to forget. I just think it'll help look better if I ink it. Should use a little. I'll use. Boy, that one's about had it, guys. I'll use the darker ink. This is the walnut stain. A little bit of ink on here. All right, maybe not. Where's the other one? They're both falling apart. I need to replace them. Okay, there. Good enough. I hope I can get all these little edges. Alright, so we're going to do this about here. Just so a little bit is underneath. And then we'll put the crow. I'm going to double check the window. Where'd it run off to? So it should be about there. Does that look right? Oh, I need something there. Just a little. That's pretty good. Okay, so about there, but we need something there. We could just use this, I bet. Let me tear it. I don't know, that's going to blend an awful lot into it. No, let's not use that. I don't want it to blend so much. Let's use... I kind of like the idea of that. Let's do that. I'm hoping I get this in the right place. Oh, I'm not inking. Oh, I'm going to forget. You know I'm going to forget. I think it'll show if I ink. It usually shows pretty good on edges like this. Especially torn edges. Alright. I'm just going to let this continue down as like a border, kind of. So it'll be about where that side is. There's a little bit of fuzz there, but you know what, fuzz? You're getting glued right down. Because I don't feel like dealing with you right now. So we're just going to glue you right under there. Alright, so that goes there. That goes about there. I think the pocket will cover that up. Let's make sure. Is that the right direction? Yes, the pocket will cover that. And then we need another piece there. So let's do this edge. I like the idea of using this pink edge all the way around. That might be cool, right? Alright. I don't know if I can tear that side, but I think I'm just gonna... Oh, I really should tear it. Can I stick it underneath? Let me see. I can stick that side underneath, but I'll do another one and try to tear it. It's like, oh, it's so tiny. Oh, you're doing it again. Yeah. It's really hard to remember to ink. I think that's all we're going to see. Let's try this again. not going too far into the pocket because I want it to be glued. I don't want anything hitting. So I'm just trying to put this right where it will show. Oh, I don't like that edge. Let me tear it. I know it won't have ink, but that's okay. Think about right like that. Okay. Let's see. And then with something for the bottom, because you'll probably see just a fraction of it. I may pull another one of these if I want to frame this whole thing with this color. And that's perfectly fine. I think I had several left. Just a bite if I can cut. Oh, I should have done it first. Yeah, I'm never going to do that. All right, we'll turn it around. That's okay. We can do it. It's fine. I'm just going to turn it this way. Where's my pointy tool? I'll make it look like I tore it. It's not tore, but it looks tore. All right, ink. Ink, ink, ink. It's hard to hold. It's so flimsy. This is a very light material. I feel like it's almost like a mulberry paper or something. It's very thin. I'm trying to get any glue there. That would be probably a bad spot to get glue. Let's set it on my table. I'm going to have ink all over my journal because I've got my ink up there. I'm going to move it in a second. Okay, come here, ink, before I get you all over everything. Okay. So I think this is all that will peek out under there. Okay, and then this. Let's ink this real quick. I don't think any of that's going to show, but just in case, I'll ink the top. Now, the bottom's definitely not going to show, but that might. All right, where's my window? Because I need to judge it. Oh, it's right there. It's right in front of you, girl. Should be about there, but let's just make sure. That looks about right. Okay. I need to get something right there before I put my window down. So don't let me forget. Now I'm going to outline this just a little. Just so I can hopefully glue this in the right spot once I ink it. Okay. All right, I mean once I glue it, not ink it. You stay there. All right, let's do this. Let's make sure we get this top edge as good as we can. It's the only edge I'm really concerned with. Glue on my table. All right, here we go. Here's nothing. I like that I have that little piece on the bottom there. It kind of keeps me straight. Feel like that's right. Let's double check real quick before I push too hard. Maybe just a little bit lower. Okay, that feels good. Something there. It could be that possibly. Which way does that go? This way. Let me see where that shows through. That looks about right. Oh, that's too big. Is it too big? Maybe. I'll put something there, so maybe not. I think it's okay. We'll use it. I like the butterflies. So that's going to go approximately here and here. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm tired today. I don't know if a lot of you well, I wouldn't say a lot. Some of you know our situation right now. It's been a little rough, very rough holiday. I shouldn't say a little. So, in a nutshell, first our son-in-law's appendix almost ruptured. Had to go and have emergency surgery the day before Christmas Eve. So that happened. Luckily, surgery was fine. He's okay, but very stressful for everybody. And then the next day we get a call, and Dave's father, my father-in-law, had a major heart attack, stroke, and was being rushed to the hospital. He doesn't live in our same state, so Dave had to rush over there real quick to be with him. And that's been very touch and go. He's in a coma, induced drug-induced coma, and he basically, his lungs filled with fluid. He has lung cancer, which we already knew, but this is like on top of that. And his lungs were filling with fluid, and he basically blacked out. And so they put him on a ventilator because he couldn't breathe, and it was just a lot. And it turned out some sort of medication he was on was causing the problem with the lungs filling with fluid. It was supposed to stop fluid retention in his legs, but instead it was causing problems. So that wasn't good. And then, I should have inked that. I think I can do this and wipe it off. So he's doing a little bit better. He's definitely not out of the woods, but a little bit better. Dave had to come back to go to work for a couple of days because we can't miss work right now. And so he was there through the holiday, and then he came back that late Christmas night, and then he has to go back in the morning again. So it's been a very, very stressful holiday, to say the least. But you know, we're trying to keep our heads up and pray and hope for the best and all that. That's all you can do, right? It's really not in your hands, so that's all you can do. And so that's why I'm tired. It's been a lot, guys. I mean, it really has, but you know. And Dave feels bad because he does have to work and can't be there the whole time. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let's see if we can get this pocket on here. Is this the right direction? I feel like it's upside down. Oh, that way. It's a little warpy because I glued on the top but not on the bottom. And when you do that, it pulls. I'm half tempted to throw something on the back just to make it pull back. I think it'll be okay once I glue it down. I think it'll be all right. It's a little stiff. I'm hoping this will hold. Try to get it. I've got, this tag is going to be fairly small, so I can put a decent amount of glue there. Normally I just put a tiny line, but I am going a little bit thicker. One, because this is heavy cardstock, and two, because I have the room. All right, let's try this. So I think about right there. We got our crow in the window. All right, that feels about right. Let's see if we can get this to stick. I might throw a clamp on there. Just to help out a little bit while that glues down. I can't put it on this side, but I can at least put it here and there. Our glitter dries pretty quick, but you know, a little help wouldn't hurt. So just get the excess glue there. Okay, that should be good. It's very pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to keep collaging that. maybe like that. And I'm not sure I like that color. Yeah, I'll go to this one. Let's go to this one. Okay, I'm going to tear a couple pieces. I think I might try to continue the frame around. I debated. I don't know. But I think it'll look cool. So I'm going to attempt. It's not there, so I don't know that it really matters, I guess. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe not. I might just put one piece there. I didn't continue there, so it doesn't really, I guess, matter. And I don't want to cover up the butterflies, but I might put that piece there. I should have tore. Let's see if I can do it. I should have tore the edge first. I always forget to tear the outside edge first, and then it makes it very difficult. All right, let's go. I don't want to go too big. Let's go a little bit smaller than that. Let's go about there. About like that. Yeah, maybe. Ink. Almost forgot. Thank you, Lori and Nancy. I appreciate it. I don't like to talk about it too much because, you know, it's depressing. But I am one of those that, you know, believes in the community support, and having people that care and are there for you is always... I'm the type of person that just is like, you know what? That's what friends and family are for. So I tend to talk about things. Turn that the other way, maybe. I don't know. Go that way. Okay. And then let's see. How about maybe this way here? Tear off that little... See if I can tear that edge. Maybe I can. It's so teeny tiny, so we'll get to just the very edge first. Got it. And then a little bit further. Let's tear off this part. Go like that. And then maybe this piece over here, like this or something. I might put this over it. I haven't decided. Maybe. I don't want to get too small because then they'll start looking weird. And then maybe one across the top. I feel like I need a different color. What's this one? What is that? Oh, that might work. Maybe that one there. That might be better. And then this one. I'm trying not to, maybe I'll just add a small piece there. I'm trying not to make it look too perfect, you know? That's what always happens, is I end up getting too similar. All right, maybe that. Let's not cover up too much of that flower, though, because that's pretty. All right, let's try that. I know I didn't use the tear ruler, but that's okay. Let's see if we can do this. Time is it? 10:15. Okay. You are cheaper than therapy. Very true. All right, there, and then I like these little dots. So I think I'll do this there. I'm going to go a little closer inside, though. Let's ink that. almost done collaging. I may add another little piece there. I haven't decided because I didn't want any edges in that area because I don't want to interfere with the tag. So I may just leave it. And I'll have to decide if I want some words or some sort of sentiment up there or something. Maybe just a butterfly. I don't know. It depends on how flat it is. Which way do I want to go? We'll go this way. Oh, that's not glued down. Get out of my way. You're not glued down. Okay. How's that fit? That fits okay. I think I would rather it be longer. No. Colors are weird. Were you, Nancy? That's hard when you go through something like that. I don't know how I'd get through anything without the support of my friends, you know, and family. Okay. Let's see. Put this here. All right, that's good. I feel like I need something there. Maybe that, where's that strip? It's a little risky. I mean, I don't guess it matters because it's going to have the tag there. It should be fine. Take these off. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull these aside for now. Set that over there. So there's our collage stuff. And where's those flowers? Let's see. Oops, I dropped one. Oh, gummy flower. Maybe. No, doesn't fit right. I like the purple one. That's not terrible. It's all on one side though, so I feel like I need something. I don't want to do that because that'll interfere with the tag, I think. So not that. Maybe I just have it all on one side. I kind of like it all on both sides. I don't think I'll like this over here as much. Yeah, it looks better with the fatter one on the bottom. I don't know. I kind of like it like that. I don't think that'll interfere with the tag, but I'm not going to glue it just yet because I can glue this one though. That one's pretty there. Let's glue that one. Get some more ink. My voice soothes you. Aw, that's sweet. I'm glad. I don't know how you live alone, Dorothy. I think that's so scary. I really do. I really have the utmost respect for people who can live alone. I'll be so sad when, you know, I know one day that could happen and I'll be very sad. So I am glad that my voice gives you some comfort. That is nice. All right, let's glue this one on here. This is a little thick. It might even be a sticker. Is it a sticker? Hold on. I did have some that were stickers. I don't know. It doesn't look like sticker material. I don't think it's a sticker. I just want to be sure because if it is, it'll peel off. Let's see before I glue that down. And just double check if there's any kind of an edge there. Nope, that is strictly cardboard. So, not a sticker. Yay. I was like, oops, is it? Because I do have a bunch of stickers in there too. I don't know how this was. Something like this. There. I like that. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I don't think they are. But you never know. Like I said, I have a bunch of stickers. All right, let's get a size for this. I think we'll go that direction. So let's cut this about, we got some glue in there, so let me see about where that hits. About there and about there. Okay, so about here I think, and maybe there. That is not quite. About there. So let me cut that. Where'd my cutty thing go? Oh, there it is. Right. Let's do it the other way. Alright, there's that. And then let me check the length. I think so. I think the length's okay, but I want to make sure, and it might need to cut off a little bit more. Oh, what's it hit? Oh, it's hitting the spaghetti box window, guys. What? I should have taped it. I gotta go a little bit narrower. It's a little too thick. So I should have put some tape over that. The plastic. Yep. It's totally hitting that. Let's see. I think I know what to do. Let me see. The question is, can I do it? I mean, I could, yeah, I'm not going to try to pull that off because I think that's on there really good. But I think I'm looking at my options. It's going to create a problem if I don't fix it. So I don't think I can get glue in there. Not that it would ever hold. I should have put a line of glue there. Yes, Smith & Wesson do help. I totally agree. Do agree with you, Dorothy. Let's see. I have packaging tape. Gosh, do I risk trying to do that? Oh, I'm trying to think of how I can fix this, guys. I should have done it first, but I didn't, so let's see. I'm going to attempt to do something. Don't know if I can. I'm hoping I can. So here's what I'm going to try to do. Hoping I can get it somewhat flat. Okay. I just don't want, where's my cutting board? So if y'all are doing windows like this, I should have known. If y'all are doing windows like this, make sure that you seal that window down first. Particularly on the side, only on the side where the card goes in. Otherwise, it's going to give you problems and you're not going to be happy. I am hoping that this is going to hold and not create problems. I don't want to fold it around, so I'm looking for my knife. Oh, this is not the cutting side of this board. This is the cutting side of this board. Okay. Could possibly be a tiny bit sticky right there. I don't know. I'm hoping it isn't. All right. I just got to be able to get the card in and out. And I'm trying to think of ways to fix that issue. So, all right, other than it being too wide, I think that's going to fix it. Let me cut this. I'm going to cut this with my blade because this paper, some things my trimmer just does not cut very clean. And I'm not real happy with that. So I'm going to just take a tiny bit more off. I might round the corners too because that helps. Let's see if I can get it in there. Is it still hitting? What's it hitting now? I don't know. I felt like it was hitting something. Did the tape not go far enough over? Oh, it didn't. Close, but not quite. I got right there. It's trying to come up. One more piece of tape. I hope this works. I did not think this through. It's the only way I know to fix it because I just got to stop it from hitting. So it's the only thing I can think of is getting underneath that piece and then just cutting it off because I'll have to re-glue that corner. I pulled on it too much. Okay. Let's see if that did it. I should have been far enough over. I gotta re-glue that corner. Let me just clamp that for just a second. Like I said, the cardboard is a little harder. All right, it's gonna go in. Oh, it's still catching right there. Everywhere else is good. The middle's good. I think I got it. Let me feel. It's like, did I get far enough in? I think I did. All right, I think there's just a tiny piece right there. Ugh, not the best way to do this, guys. Definitely not my #1 choice for doing a window. Always make sure that it is flat. I knew it. I should have known it anyway. Oh, let's see if I can get in there. Maybe. Maybe far enough over. It's hard because it's already glued down and everything. And I'm trying not to pull it up. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that was enough. How to fix things when you mess up. Okay, it's not catching now. All right, I think we got it. Whether it's the best way to do it or not, probably not. We're going to round the edges. That'll help a little bit. And now ink them. Oops, come back here. Oops. And ink. Let's get the white off. Okay. Yeah, much better. Okay, we've solved the problem. All right, now we got to put our stuff on. I don't know where that purple flower went. Did I just have the one? Maybe it's this one. Maybe. Okay. Okay. So let's pull it back up. We need more room here. Y'all still with me? You never would have thought packing tape. It's the only thing I could think of is thin enough to slide in there. I could have tried gluing a piece of paper, but you know, then you're dealing with the glue, and I think it's worse. But it seems like it's okay. There's, you know, the sticky on the edge worried me a little bit, but I think it's okay. It doesn't feel too sticky. So I think it'll be all right. All right, so where's my unicorn? Where'd you run off to? Lost you. Ah. Unicorn. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. What are you doing down there? I don't know. He took off on me. All right, let's see. So we want to cut it. I'm going to tear it. So I'm gonna tear it all the sides. So we're going to tear this teeny bit off of this side and about to there. And then top and bottom, just a fraction off top and bottom. All right, let's see if we can get this to work. Tearing ruler. So the teeny bit's going to be the hardest. Let's try that. We really just want the smallest little bit off that edge. It's always hard when you're trying to tear a tiny little bit. You just got to try to keep it really pushed down. Okay, got it. Teeny little bit. And then a teeny little bit off the bottom. Well, the bottom. Yeah, we'll do the bottom because we're doing the tag. I was like, do I need to? Yeah, I need to. All right, so tiny, tiny little bit. Oh, this one's going to be tricky. Because I've got the edge I didn't want to lose. Trying not to lose that. So I might have to fake do this one. Where's my scissors? So I'm going to fake tear this one, which is, I just kind of take the scissors and pull out as I cut. Just a little bit. And it's kind of a tear. It's not quite as good, but it does work. All right. Get this on the grid so I'm somewhat straight. So right there. So straight. Okay, and then a teeny bit off the top. Top, I don't have to be quite as small. There we go. All right, there we go. We did it. Scissors off to the side. So I was playing with my little die cutter, guys, my big die cutter, and I did a whole bunch of letters. So if you guys order from scrapbook.com, you know that they give you like free gifts every now and then. Well, I shouldn't say every now and then. They pretty much give you free gifts every time you order something. I'm just gonna put this on for a second. And I had been getting, over the last year, we'll say, I've been getting free die cuts every now and then, and I've just been hanging on to them in the hopes that, you know, someday I would get a die cutting machine. And so I had an alphabet one, and I had a couple different little shapes, a couple of Christmas ones and flower ones and stuff like that. But I was playing with the alphabet one yesterday. Tedious. It is tedious to cut out the whole alphabet on a die cutter, the little individual pieces. I got some done. I got like 4, 5 sets done, but wow, that was tedious. All right, I'm gonna do it like that, and then I'll have to decide if I want to do something up there. I don't know. Maybe. I'll show you what they look like. They're kind of cool. I was excited and figuring out how to use one. I'd never used one, so I've never had a die cutter. So I had to watch videos. So I spent yesterday, the day before, I don't even remember. I guess it was yesterday, watching videos. Because I didn't get to open it until Dave got home. So it wasn't Christmas. It was like the day after. So I spent a lot of time watching videos trying to figure out how to use the thing, because you have to sandwich and layer, and I don't know if some of you probably have them, and you have to know which plates to use and all that stuff, and it's a little complicated, just a little. I'm gonna see if I can get this on here straight, somewhat straight. About there. About straight? That's pretty straight. Okay. There we go. Pretty. I like that purple with it. It's not perfectly straight. It's not like I didn't tear it perfectly straight, but that's fine. It's good. I'm happy with it. Let's hope it comes through our window okay. We don't have to push it all the way in. There we go. Right, what is in there? I got something in there. Hold on. Let's see if I can get my fingers in there. All right, maybe I'll use the tweezers. Can I get the tweezers in there? It's like a piece of fuzz. Oh my gosh, come here, fuzz. All right, I'm gonna try to shake it out. I think I got it. I don't know where it came from. A little piece of fuzz. All right, there we go. Oh, it's better. All right, so there. Got the unicorn, and then we got a crow. This is cute. You guys can't see it. Let me show it to you because it's actually kind of cute. Look at it. It's a unicorn with a doggy. Isn't that funny? It's a funny picture. All right, so there's that tag. That looks good. I like that. So the question is, do I want to put these flowers up here or not? They shouldn't interfere because they're far enough away, I think. They're not bad. I do like the color with it. So I think I will. But that's not bad. I don't know if I want any words. Maybe. I don't know. Where are my words? Let's see. I could put like just snippets or something, but it's already got so much collagen fodder, it doesn't really need it. Let's see what we got in here. We could put the Dephemerember stuff, you know, the label and all that. Did I make one for this? Probably not, because, oh, maybe I did. I might have. Let me see. I might have a label for this. It's going to be blue, though, and it's not, because all the labels I made were blue. I don't know that I want blue. Gosh, can I find it? There's the other question. No, I know where it is. I just don't. There's a lot in this. Aha, is that it? There it is. Okay, so it's blue. I don't know. I could probably make it look okay. That doesn't mean I won't use another word, but I kind of like having the little prompts on there because I think in years to come, you know, it'll remind me what exactly my prompt was and all of that. So I think I will use it somewhere. All right, so there's that. And then what else? This is all autumn, fall words. We don't want that. Enjoy nature? Could, possibly. I can never get in here, guys. I don't know. I was trying to see what else is in that. Oh my gosh, separate. I should have made that slightly different. That would have been better. Are these all? Enjoy the little things. These are big words. Enjoy nature. Enjoy nature. Enjoy nature. Okay, maybe not. Oops. Yeah, I really should have made that on a different level. With them being on the same level, it's harder to pull it apart. Butterfly, squirrel, catching. These are all my big words on the back. I don't think there's anything in here, but there might be. We don't want these huge big words, although that could be fun on the other side. Humble. Brave. I may just throw a pocket on the other side just because a journey's kind of fun. All right, I might do that just because. Why not? All right, let's see what words are in here. I think these are all going to be too big. Yeah, these are really big for anywhere on here. So nothing there. What time is it? Ooh, it's getting late. Getting late, guys. All right, this goes, I think this is in a pocket on the back. That's where I had that. Okay. Well, so we'll make that as a little pocket there, I think. That could be fun. I don't know what I'll put in it, but for right now, that's what I'll do. I have deer, squirrel, cozy, butterfly, flower, bee, dragonfly, nothing there. Plant, you got this. Enjoy nature. Feed your soul. Make it happen. Belly. My belly's just growling. Train nature, explore, hopeful, beautiful. Life is an adventure. Life is an adventure. Maybe. I don't know if I want that color. That's way too big. Why is it you never have the size you want? Oh my gosh. I like the dark green is kind of pretty, but nature, 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 earthy, family, explore. This is all chronicle and log stuff. Enjoy the little things. Nature is my medicine. Beauty of nature. I like the life as an adventure better. I'm not sure about the shape. Maybe I can ink it and it'll look better once it's inked. There's a whimsical. It is kind of whimsical, isn't it? Maybe whimsical. The color's not perfect, but I can fix that. I also have magical. I have whimsical, magical. Maybe one of those. Any thoughts? Whimsical? I think you're right. I think whimsical's funner. All right. Okay. I'm good with that. Here, I'll figure out where these go later. All right, we'll keep the journey out though, because that's fun. I kind of like the journey, I think. Kind of pulls into it because there's some like airship type things right there. And, you know, the unicorn kind of looks like he's traveling, so I'm good with that, I think. Ink. There it is. Pretty sure these are Tim Holtz tags. Oh, they have two. Seems like a waste. Guess if you're just using it as a pull-out tag, then it makes sense. But I'm going to use it as a pocket. Hopefully it will stay glued down. I'm a little worried about the surface of that. I'm going to sand it just a tiny bit. Just give it a little bit of tack. Holding it on the wrong side. You know my rule. Hold it on the side that you're not putting the glue. That way you don't accidentally glue the wrong side. All right, that should be good. Good enough for a pocket. Let's see if I can't find something pretty to put there later. If I can get it to lay flat enough to glue. This is like the other side's got bumpy stuff. All right, get back in there, specimen card. You're falling out on me. All right. Ideally, I probably should. Where's my rag? Here's one. A little bit of glue extra. All right, I think it'll hold once it starts gluing. Okay, so that's good, that's good. So, whimsical, what can we do with you? In spaghetti box window, we need to make you better colors. Let's see, what do I have? Something fairly translucent. So, probably an ink. Put the lid on this one. I think this one's too dark. I think I'm going to go with maybe a villainous purple or something. Let's see. I don't want to go too dark where you can't see the words, and I don't know if it's going to smear on me, which sometimes does. What do we got in here? We do have a villainous potion. Is it going to be too dark? Maybe if I just edge it and not to the inside. It's too purpley. I'm just going to edge it first, and then we'll go from there, see what that looks like. Might just make the inside maybe more brown. Try this first. It gives me a little bit of that purple in there. It's like, it's not really the right color at all, but that's okay. There is some green in there. It's not like there's not. There is some. So it's not, I mean, that unicorn's got kind of a greenish tone to it. So it's not totally impossible to understand, I guess. Question is, can I smear a little bit of maybe antique linen on there or something without it smearing the words? They're not fresh, these printouts, because I printed them, gosh, probably 6 months ago. Well, that one's fresh, I guess, but not super fresh, like days. When you first print them, sometimes they smear really bad, at least with my inkjet. So I'm going to see if I can, maybe I'll just tap it. I'm so worried it's going to smear. Yeah, that's just going to tone it down a little bit, I think. How does that look? It's still, I think it is trying to smear, though. Yeah, it doesn't like my ink. That's close enough. I'll put that up there. I think that's okay. Let me get away with this one just a little bit. Yeah, see, this one's not trying to smear as much because it's not as new. Okay. I think that's close enough to the unicorn color that we can get away with it. All right, let's go with that. Okay. So spaghetti box window, we'll just put it at the top. I don't know about this flower. Yeah, no. I don't know. Maybe I could put it there. Let me look at it. I could put that over the top of it a little bit. I'm going to put it there. I really like the colors. I think the colors go very well to bring in that little bit more purple. So I'm just going to put it down. Almost out of time, guys. Woo, I think we got it, though. So this was our spaghetti box prompt. I think it turned out okay. Cute. Like I said, supposedly they're supposed to let us know on the door thing how that's gonna, what we're gonna do, what the actual prompt will be. I don't know at this point, but they're supposed to let us know. So we're gonna put spaghetti box window up the top there. I'm just going to put it right over the flower. Okay, that's good. And then we'll put whimsical down here somewhere. Let me think about where I should put it. Should I put it here? Debating if I want to try to balance it just a little bit, so I think I'll put it there to help balance just a little bit. All right, let's see. This is a little warpy. Almost needs something else on the back to help it. Maybe I'll just throw that paper on the back. Still have still something fuzzy in there. I don't know what it is. That's not bad though. So that is spaghetti box window, and I think I'm just going to throw see how it's warpy? It's because I'm pulling only on one side of that card, and when you do that, it doesn't like it. It really doesn't. So I'm just going to put something on there. I'm debating on what. I think I'm just going to go with the writing. I could also go with, no, the colors don't look good with that. This is fine though. All right, we'll just go with that. Just so it's something to help that pull. I could just put some coffee dyed paper on there too, but I don't really plan to be journaling in it. It's more of a look at kind of journal for me. I don't know how much actual journaling I'll do in it, but gosh, I hope you can't hear my stomach. Oh, it's gurgling. I had a ham sandwich. We had leftover ham from Christmas. Today's dinner was a ham sandwich, which isn't the best thing for me to eat because of the gluten, so I try to cut the bread. I take the poor sub roll and I cut it down to where there's just this little teeny sliver of bread left. And then I make my sandwich so that I can eat it and not die, because I'm not like celiac or nothing, but gluten does not like me. It really bothers my stomach. So I try to eat as little as possible and gluten-free when I can. But oh my gosh, it tasted so good. I really love a good sub type sandwich. And the ham and the cheese and the Italian dressing and oil and vinegar and all that stuff. It was so yummy. But I'm sure I'm going to pay for it. I will pay for it later. Is she? Your daughter-in-law is like that. Oh my gosh, Nancy, I have so many dietary restrictions, it makes me crazy. Because I like to eat. And sometimes I just am like, you know what? I'm just going to suffer. And a lot of them didn't start until like the last 10 years. It's just my body decided to start giving me problems. Make sure I'm the right way. Yeah. This should hopefully help pull it some more both directions now, so that it doesn't warp so much. It'll help just start pulling it back that way. Oh, that feels pretty good. It's got to dry, but otherwise it feels a little bit better. All right, I think that'll work. So we got that on the back, that on the front. We got our unicorn window, and then when you move it, you got your crow. I like it. All right, so that is that project, and I'll throw something in there at some point, but I just thought it kind of pulled us into that a little bit, so that's why I went with that. Maybe I'll add flowers or something, I don't know. All right, guys, so I will be back, I guess, I don't even know what days are. I have to look at my calendar. Today's the 27th, so the 31st is a Sunday. I'm probably not going to do Stencil Sunday. I don't think I'm going to. If I decide to, I will post it. But I'm probably not going to, but I will probably do whatever the finish of this is that they're planning for us. Once I get that prompt, I'll probably do that Sunday night. Okay, so that's the plan. We're gonna see how it works, and like I said, I'll post it on my Facebook so y'all can see, and join me if you can. Okay, y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and if I don't see you before the new year, Happy New Year. Hopefully I'll see you before then, but y'all have a wonderful time and be safe and all that, and I will see you next time on Lisa's Art Room. All right, bye-bye, guys.